Mukesh, he just called me one afternoon and he's like, "Acha, मैं साहिल के साथ बैठा हूँ and there's this beautiful role for you, strong mother." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "कब मिलना है?" So he's like, "Let's meet, come to our office and we'll read and then you decide." So I was like, "Okay, I'll decide then." So Mukesh was like, "No, you're not deciding, you're doing it. तू पढ़ के देख ले, you'll be shocked." अरे,
I'm the greatest.
okay.
So all in all, a
Modesty to
great.
pompous. Sharman rightly said, in this profession teaches you a lot of patience if you're not in any hurry to keep doing the similar kind of roles that you get offered. So sometimes it is very important to just take a break, say no and wait it out. They feel, अच्छा मुझे ना बोल दिया, how could you, how dare you? But I don't get scared of saying no anymore. I don't, because that is something I don't want to do and I don't want to carry that baggage on my shoulder कि ओहो मैंने yes बोल दिया अब तो करना ही पड़ेगा. I don't want to do that.
ना बोलना पड़ा?
I don't know. मतलब ठीक ठाक ही है.
That was a very diplomatic, balanced answer.
अभी क्या बोलूँ?
The fact that he looks the same. मतलब yesterday he came to the press conference and दाढ़ी and everything gone. I was like, अरे, you're looking so young. Why have you done this? So he's like, what do you mean आज press conference है?
हाय, मैं हूँ शर्मन जोशी और आप देख रहे हैं और बताओ स्तुति के साथ.
हाय, मैं हूँ मोना सिंह और आप मुझे देख रहे हो सिर्फ और बताओ पर विद स्तुति.
हाय गाइस, मैं हूँ स्तुति. वेलकम टू और बताओ. अब ऐसा होता है कि प्रमोशनल इंटरव्यूज तो हम बड़े सारे करते हैं ना. स्टार्स बैठते हैं, फिर अपने शो या फिल्म के बारे में बड़ी बड़ी बातें करते हैं एंड वी वेट टू वॉच इट टू रियलाइज कि वो सच बोल रहे हैं झूठ. यहाँ पे वी नो कि शो बहुत बढ़िया है बिकॉज आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट कफस. और अब हम इनसे मिलने आए कि इतना बढ़िया शो बनाया कैसे. मोना सिंह, शर्मन जोशी, वेलकम टू और बताओ.
थैंक यू स्तुति.
अच्छा, मेरे शो के नाम में ही सवाल भी है कि और बताओ, हाउ आर यू फीलिंग, हाउस दिस फीलिंग, जहाँ पे एक ऐसा शो जिसके बारे में इनिशियली कोई ज़्यादा बज़ नहीं था. वी जस्ट सॉ होर्डिंग्स, वी वंडर्ड पता नहीं ये क्या ब्लैक टेप एंड व्हाट इज इट अबाउट, to now being flooded with messages and people loving it. How's it going? और बताओ.
Full kudos to Sony and applause, and Sony I think especially in terms of the marketing plan.
Yes.
कि ये बड़ा यूनिक मार्केटिंग है. जैसे आपने कहा कि इससे पहले, आज से पहले, अब हम पहली बार इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया के सामने बैठे हुए हैं. कल कुछ किया और आज इंटरव्यूज़ कर रहे हैं. तो उससे पहले आपने खाली वो हम दोनों के मुंह पे ब्लैक टेप लगी है एंड दैट वाज द ओनली प्रमोशन वी वर सेइंग विद दैट लाइन व्हिच वाज सेइंग दैट चुप रहने के पैसे लिए. Well, it was, I think, their surety about how well the show has turned out, and they wanted to have a unique promotion also, considering it's a very unique subject also. So I'm very happy and very proud of the way they have taken this marketing plan forward, and they are giving it their all. It's so wonderful when you have producers and a streaming partner as strong as them, who do full justice to a web series or a web film or whatever it is, and give it their 100% in terms of marketing. So हमारी भी मेहनत
तभी चलती है जब कंटेंट सॉलिड है.
That's true.
हम नहीं, बट वही तो हमारी कई मतलब ऐसा होता है कि कंटेंट ठीक ठाक ही होता है बट उसको प्रमोट में थोड़ी कमी रह जाती है. तो इसमें तो कंटेंट अच्छा और प्रमोशन में मतलब कोई कमी नहीं रही है. तो बहुत अच्छी बात है. ऑल इन ऑल
सुपर. मोना, टेल अस हाउ डज इट फील. यू वर टेलिंग मी हाउ कि आपने ऑडिशन नहीं किया था. यू हैड मुकेश चावड़ा कॉल यू एंड से सॉलिड रोल है तुम्हारा.
Mukesh, our filmy Mukesh, he just called me one afternoon and he's like, अच्छा मैं साहिल के साथ बैठा हूँ and there's this beautiful role for you, strong mother. I was like, okay. I was like, कब मिलना है? So he's like, let's meet, come to our office and we'll read and then you decide. So I was like, okay, I'll decide then. So Mukesh was like, no, you're not deciding, you're doing it. तू पढ़ के देख ले, you'll be shocked. So then of course we read and yes, Sahil told me that it's a very strong subject, bold subject, and something which is very very sensitive. तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा. You see, मैंने ऐसा कभी कैरेक्टर भी प्ले नहीं किया है which has all these grey shades, taking the money, pushing the son towards fulfilling her dreams. So it was pretty complicated and I had a blast shooting for it.
That's what I was telling you, कि complex role था. Middle of the show, I didn't know whether I like this
Yeah.
character. I don't know what I feel.
Yeah.
But for you, you're feeling very bad.
Yeah.
I was like, ये poor dad, yeah, he's really stuck in the middle. So how did you land up with this role?
Same for me also. Mukesh recommended my name to Sahil. Sahil narrated the story, read the script, and I jumped on it. It was, I think, and now the audience's love also reflects my thinking and belief that it is an exceptionally written script. And thereafter, Sahil has left no stone unturned in terms of direction. All great actors, not including myself.
Being modest.
I'm the greatest.
Okay.
So, all in all, a
Modesty to
great,
pompous.
all in all, great team effort, and so full kudos to Applause for backing a subject such as this, and then doing a fabulous job with the production, and Sahil, of course, the captain of the ship.
Yeah. And what a captain, yeah.
Yeah, what a captain.
So focused, going along so sensitively with every actor, explaining no matter how many times, you know, the kids want to ask something, he's there. It was an amazing experience to work with the team.
I'm glad you brought up the kids because that gives me a segue to my next question. बच्चों के साथ काम करना, is it easy? Is it tough? How is it? I mean, they weren't little kids in the show, but you know.
When they are as talented as these kids were,
Yeah.
it's a piece of cake. And
It
that
is.
Mikhail is an actor, and so is Tejasvi. But Mikhail, at his young age, he's younger than Tejasvi, he is an actor.
Yes.
He knew exactly what he
Yeah.
was doing, and which was wonderful.
Yeah.
And when Sahil told me about him wanting to ensure his comfort factor, he told him that this is how it is, and he had read the script, the parents had read the script, and then he told him one-on-one that, listen, it might get awkward if this show, you know, reaches out to, and you know, at school it might get awkward for you. Will you be comfortable? Saying he's such a matured guy, he gave such a fabulous answer. What did he
yesterday.
Do you remember?
He said that, no, I know that this is fictional and I'm an actor and I'm here to portray my character sincerely.
Wow, he's answering out.
Imagine. Otherwise, you know, most of the kids his age would definitely be worried about being bullied in school. कि अच्छा, you know, तेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ. You know how people are, how kids are, or society for that matter. But I think he comes from a very liberated background and completely focused on what he wants to do in life.
Super. You know, Mona and Sharman, when I was watching the show, आप दोनों की performance, of course, is so good. But it didn't come as a surprise. We know you guys are great actors, but somewhere I felt that, you know, that getting that role that they bite their teeth into, you know, it's just the fact that आप लोग की comic timing बहुत, you know, you're known for that, or you're known to play certain kind of roles, but to then get this, somewhere would you feel disappointed कि, you know, over the years उस तरीके के roles नहीं मिल रहे थे that probably you thought you wanted to play? As an actor, did you ever feel that?
No, I think every script and every story and every character that is meant to come to me will take its time. And I know the biggest virtue I feel required for this profession is patience.
Patience.
And I have to wait my time. There are many challenges in terms of the way I look, my maturity as an individual. All those factors kept in mind, people would be more than happy to cast me right after Style in dramatic roles. But I look like a baby. There was no chance anyone could cast me also. So that's the way it is. And so I've been
so
at
your patience
peace.
was inbuilt in you, or you learned?
No, I learned to be patient because of course, I was raring to go. But I was raring to go not at the cost of just doing repetitive roles. So मैंने कहा, I'll take my time, I'll sit. The chase was great work.
Yeah, the way
I mean,
was
at least what I thought could convert into great work. Many a times, of course, things are, you know, don't go as per plan. But वही था और वही कर रहा हूँ और अभी इरादा वही है आगे जाकर के भी कि
the wait was worth it. And
the wait was, for Kafas, yes. and I'm hoping there's more in store.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I'm sure. Mona, for you, you know, from being called by your character's name Jassi
Yeah.
for so long,
Yes.
to then striving jahan pe you're known as Mona, and the fact that you can portray different emotions and characters on screen, how would you describe your journey, and how patient did you have to be?
Well, Sharman rightly said, you know, in this profession teaches you a lot of patience if you're not in any hurry to, you know, keep doing the similar kind of roles that you get offered. So sometimes it is very important to just take a break, say no, and wait it out. Because wait is always worth it, yeah, because then you end up coming with shows like Kafas. I'm loving this whole transition from TV to OTT.
Yeah.
And for me, I think it's just been so smooth. Most of my shows are ready and will be up for release this year. So I'm really looking forward to all the different content which we'll be releasing now.
Oh, so we are meeting again.
Yes, many times. And every character is totally different from the other that I've played.
How cool.
Yeah.
अच्छा, एक एक्टर के लिए ना बोलना कितना मुश्किल होता है, like, you know, to जिसे कहते हैं to actually shift the grain from the shaft.
लोगों को ना सुनना अच्छा ही नहीं लगता. They take it personally.
Yeah.
They feel अच्छा मुझे ना बोल दिया, how could you, how dare you. But I don't get scared of saying no anymore. I don't, because that is something I don't want to do, and I don't want to carry that baggage on my shoulder कि oh हो मैंने yes बोल दिया अब तो करना ही पड़ेगा. I don't want to do that. So I think the first thing my father taught me when I was a kid is to learn to say no, and only then you will be happier as an individual. So I have inculcated that habit, and I am very prompt in saying no जो मुझे नहीं पसंद.
yeah. So well, that's the way I've been also, and I'm coming from theatre. It was very easy to kind of we all knew each other very well, and when I said no, they knew that it was only work related and there was no other agenda. When I came into the film business and I used to say no as casually as I used to say during my theatre days, I realized that there are many emotions attached and they don't know me that well, that where I'm coming from, and sometimes it's misinterpreted. And criteria being only the character offered to me, and it's not, I'm not judging the overall story. And sometimes actually it has happened that the story and the film overall, the script might be good, the character that is being offered to me to play is not exciting enough for me personally. So I've just learned to have a longer conversation before I explain them before I say a no. I want them to know exactly where I'm coming from, and I respect, because everyone has put in their heart and soul at the work that they have done at that stage, the producer, writer, director. So
बहुत ना बोलना पड़ा.
I don't know, मतलब ठीक ठाक ही है.
Okay, that's a very like diplomatic balanced answer.
अभी क्या बोलूँ?
Okay, you both go back a long way, and that's all's well when you both are together.
Yes, has to be.
True.
So evolved as actors, as people, is so obviously you've spent more time together.
Yeah.
You've had more scenes together.
Oh, yeah.
So what is it that you thought had changed in the other person?
You know, the fact that he looks the same. Matlab, yesterday he came to the press conference and dadi and everything gone. I was like, Arey, you're looking so young. Why have you done this? So he's like, what do you mean? Aaj press conference hai. He looks the same. Of course, we've matured. You know, we've come around. We've found different ways of, you know, emoting, better ways of acting. Become more calm as individuals. So those are the changes I noticed in Sharman.
Yeah.
Sharman, what about you?
Yeah, no, I also feel Mona has been over the years doing some fabulous work which we all are fans of, and I have a lot of love for her work and respect for the choices she's made. And I think as persons we had always gotten along, even during Three Idiots, and we began from where we left it off, so to say, and it was effortless to get along with her, and it was a pleasure to work with her because she's such a fine actor कि वो आपको बड़ा आसान हो जाता है काम करना, really, and hopefully vice versa, or maybe not, but it's a delight. तो मोना के साथ तो वो इतनी अच्छी एक्टर है और प्लस द बच्चे इज लाइक यू
बच्चे
मेंशन
यार
it was easy to perform with them because they were so good. They were so good.
Mona, tell me, because हम इस coming back to the role सीमा वशिष्ठ एक complex character है, बहुत सारे shades हैं,
Yes.
and I think one reason the show also resonates with so many people is they've shown parents as people who have flaws, who can make mistakes,
yeah.
who are stuck, and who
Who are
probably
not
want-
as influential or powerful to make things happen as per their wish.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have been able to understand that why they did what they did or the choices they made. इतने complex character को किस तरीके से, what was that one thread that you decided to hold on as an actor to play Seema?
You see, Seema as a character wasn't too verbose. She was all taking it all in.
Yeah.
It was very, very internal for Seema. So I remember Sahil and I were discussing कि कैसे करेंगे, वो silences को मतलब ऐसा होना चाहिए that the silence is bloody louder than words.
Yeah.
So I was like, क्या करें? So he's like, let us come up with moments where she's just sitting quietly and staring at the corner of the wall and not knowing what to do. And then the awkward silences between husband and wife, awkward silences between daughter and mother.
Yeah.
And then, of course, that one scene is
And
my...
sorry, can I cut you there? The corner of the wall which is peeling off.
the ceiling, which is peeling off.
कितना प्यारा.
मतलब क्या यार? Ironic. माँ भी वैसे ही हो रही है, अंदर ही अंदर she's just breaking apart, falling apart, and she's looking at that ceiling corner where she.
So साहिल देखो इतने प्यारे nuances.
वो ये सब साहिल लेकर आया, So for us, he just made it very, very, I wouldn't say easy, but he gave us that direction that this is what we should do. This is Seema, and Raghav is the helpless one. He's the one trying to get the kids along and talk to them and get them out of this whole mess of Bollywood and acting. So it was a beautiful, parent thing going on with kids. Between husband wife also.
Yeah.
So much of drama.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I'd want to hear the same from you. आपका character also is poor thing stuck, handling all the women in his life. And the
Both the
kids
Monas also.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, both the
So
Monas.
of course. So how did you decide to approach it?
No, I like the idea that Sahil had created, that there's this world around him, including his ex-wife and the son from the ex-wife. And this untoward incident happens, jiska repercussion not only on Mona and my relationship or Seema and Raghav's relationship is reflected, but all round collapse happening and then coping up with that. It is again, I'm just so happy with the script कि मज़ा आता है फिर ऐसा कुछ लिखा हो तो आसान हो जाता है. फिर ऐसे छोटी छोटी बातें जो साहिल बता रहा है कि ये वॉल का कॉर्नर है जो पील ऑफ हो रहा है या कॉर्नर ऑफ द वॉल, और ऐसे मुझे भी कहीं मुझे एग्जैक्टली याद नहीं है बट कई बार कुछ ना कुछ न्यूआंस दिया है फॉर द मोमेंट, नॉट इन द डायलॉग्स बट द माइंड सेट, एंड दैट हेल्प मी टू डिलीवर द डायलॉग्स.
So finally, screen पे रोना आसान है या हंसना? Because we've seen you guys do both really well.
दोनों
यार, दोनों के
That's what
अपने
great
अपने
actors say. कोई भी emotion दे दो.
और मतलब can't undermine one from the other.
Can't because both are not easy.
Yeah, both are not easy.
Sometimes you're not in the mood to laugh. Sometimes you're going through your own personal crisis and you have to shoot for something funny. So what do? You have to switch off from your personal life and just be present in the moment and play your part.
And personally for me, मुझे drama, I think for her also, drama emotions easily आता है. And comedy के लिए मुझे बहुत work करना पड़ा. I had to, like, my theatre experience helped me in getting out the
But
timing.
You look very effortless.
Yeah, but because I had done so much work in theatre and I had gotten 2 successful comedy plays, उसमें मुझे बहुत help किया.
Super. So thank you so much. This was a pleasure. And like I said, show पहले देख लिया, so we know जो आपने बोला सब सही था. It was a well-made show. You guys enjoyed working in it. We loved watching it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.